World of AI presents. Hi everyone, welcome back to Hanahime Absolute, episode 12, and I'm sure that this will be the last episode for the series, and that the selection screen is going to happen not too far down the road. So right now it's the welcome party for Reina, and it's all thanks to Maher, Polina, and maybe Koharu. And it's quite interesting that Polina wants to make waffles for everyone for this party, even though it's not breakfast. But then again, who said that waffles are only for breakfast? So also in episode 11, we got to meet the Queen of Crown Hearts. And I wonder what kind of relation she has with Eve, because the Queen showed up when Eve entered the student council room, aka the plan room for the Star Prince and the arcade testing room. But no need to worry, because I'm sure that I'm not going to be able to make it to that point. I'm sure the Queen will become important near the end of Hanahime Absolute. So right now, let's see how the welcome party goes for everyone. So it's like, so everyone waits for the waffle from Polina. Wow, this is delicious. This is definitely worth 3 stars. So I wonder where I heard that before. There's like a critic who eats the food and judges based on taste, and if it's good it gets 3 stars, and if it's not good it gets no stars. But anyways, I was like, wow, that's great evaluation. And it makes Polina feel more embarrassed, like, well, don't say that. Wow, so this powder green tea, ooh, very good. Ha 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 ha. So now Koharu feels embarrassed as well. So she mentioned it, she's drinking powder green tea, and she's smiling. But then again, if you praise Polina, she's happy. She's like, well, at least Reina likes my entree, so it's all good. And it's because the waffle is made by Polina. But then she's like, well, there are places that I can improve on. So slowly noticing, Polina's eyes have been keeping track of the waffles that she made herself without knowing. So it's like, wait a minute, so I made this? I can't believe it. Oh, so you want to eat some as well? So you want to eat some of your own making? It's like, oh wow, great, thank you very much. But I'm sure if Polina wants more, she can make more herself without having to have Reina share her dish. She seems to have failed to survive the lustful line of Polina, but Reina does share some waffle with her. Yeah, that's good. The tasty impression that's touched after all. Well, that's good. Wow, Reichi, so kind, says Maher. Well, I do feel that Polina's like my sister Or like she's about the same age as my sister, but sweeter and cuter. Oh, Reina. So you have a sister, right? Oh yeah, that reminds me, says Maher. So I often hear stories about Reina's sister in chat, so Reichi's sister. And I hear that they're good friends. Yep. So Reina and I are best friends. Okay, so Reina's sister is Reina. And I wonder if it's the Reina from Furava, Friend to Lover. Well, that's a different story. But anyways, Hyoko's like, well, it's the same as me, so I'm good with my Oni-chan. We're best buddies. Well, I guess. Well, maybe not. Okay, so it's making Reina upset. Like, wait, what are you talking about? Well, you know, Reina and I are better friends than you two. Oh wow, so it looks like there's some rivalry between Reina versus Haru and Hyoko. Well, I don't really see it as a competitor though, you know? Well, anyways, for time being, I'll give you more waffles. So, Reichi, here you go. Oh no, I lost. So like so it looks like Polina likes the Reina relationship better than the Koharu and Hyoko relationship. Well, don't worry. On Pyochi's side, you have Aren supporting you. Oh, Aren! Thank you, I'm glad. Well, what's going on? Says Koharu. Well, no matter what happens, I'm not gonna lose to you. I will win against you over anything. I guess that's what you're like, Reichi. So things like, well, ever since I moved to France, it seems that you've been getting along better with Haru versus me. So I want to be showered with attention as well, and not have you move over to Koharu. And if this continues for the next 10 years, it's gonna get even worse. So maybe Maher won't even recognize me. She'll only recognize Koharu. Wait, so you care about that so much then? Well, how many times have I heard this? Or how many times have you mentioned this? Well, anyways, I cannot afford to admit that it is Maher's rival to these unseen eyes. So let's see, what's Polina trying to say? Something about Koharu and playing games. Oh, so like so you wonder about how well Koharu plays games, right? For Reichi? Okay, let's see. So, hold on a minute. Okay, so it looks like Maher's saying Well, it is very interesting, and someday I would like to see it as well. So I want to see how Haru plays his games. So what do you mean, it's okay? Or ope? Well, we're gonna have another welcome party this Saturday, and it's gonna be a game competition. So basically, all of us are gonna be playing games. And that's gonna get Reina all fired up. It's like, great, excellent, I'm gonna compete and win. So where is this competition gonna be held at? So how about at Haru's place, his house? Hey, wait a minute. So, why did you just suddenly schedule an event at my place without my consent? It's like, I have no confirmation, and you just pulled this out from the blue. But, despite that, Hyoko and Ayane agreed to it. It's like, well, that's great. So we can have some kind of event at Haru's place. That's great, okay? Okay, so Hyoko's like, well, it's not gonna be fun or exciting if Oni-chan doesn't join. It's like, we have to have the host. Aren? Okay, so Reina. So, what do you want then? So, okay, so Ayane calls Reina Reina, as in cat. Yeah, because it's Reina, and it makes it more interesting if I call you Reina. And if you add Nya or make it sound like a cat, that's going to get Maher all excited. It's like, wow, that's great. So Reina sounds interesting, good. Well, I'm okay with Reichi. That Nya sounds kind of weird. Well, somehow I feel like wasting it even if I resist it. Well, it's a good thing, isn't it? Or like it's usual, right? So how about you, Yuki? Are you okay? Okay, so Maher was asking, okay, so Yuki, you have time on Saturday? Care to join us in our nice little competition? And Yuki's like, well, I'm sorry, I have to work on Saturday. Well, don't worry about me. So just enjoy amongst yourselves. Aww, that's too bad. Oh, by the way, so I'm going to take this opportunity and make some report. So what is it? What do you want to tell us? Well, actually, I am a star. And before Yuki can finish his sentence, Beads pops in like, well, yes, I'm bored, so may your elder sister join in the mix as well? Oh, by the way, this person is Beads, and she's the manager of this shop. Reichi? And they pretty much put Yuki aside, so they pushed him off. Oh, hello, nice to meet you. My name is Reina Little Renfendes. Nice to meet you. I am Beats-chan. And just like that, Ayane is like, great, that's exciting, excellent. Same thing with Futon. Okay, so going back to Yuki, saying, okay, so what do you have to say, Yuki? What did you say before we cut you off?
後でいいよ。わざわざレイナさんの歓迎会で言うことでもなかった気がするし。
Well, I guess I'll talk about it later because I'm kind of interrupting this party by barging in with unnecessary information. Well, is that so? Come on, you can speak. Now we want to know what you have to say. Yeah, I'll pass. But still, everyone's too busy with the party that they forget about Yuki. So I was like, oh, Piochi, so can you pass me that? Oh, that's right. So Reina-chan, here's a present from everyone. So Hyoko takes out a stuffed animal from the bag and hands it over to Reina. Oh, mercy! I'm thankful! It's a pretty stuffed animal! Thanks! And Reina seems to like it very much, holding the stuffed animal and cheering. Oh, Hyoko! So Hyoko, I'm deeply grateful. I'll cherish it very much. Well, this is my pleasure. I'm glad. And they both express gratitude. And Hyoko and Reina both shake hands. Up and down. Okay, so this one is called Koromon. Oh, so the dog, Choromon. I love dogs. Oh, this is good. So you know about Choromon then? We, of course. I'm a gamer, so I know about all this stuff. So like wow, so today's a blessing. I got to eat nice waffles, I got nice presents, and it's the best day. I'm so thankful. So Reina smiled while giving her gratitude to everyone. I turned into place as I remembered, and I point fingers. And for you, Koharu. So for you, I'm gonna show off my strength at the next party, and I'm looking forward to it. So you're gonna be impressed with how well I game. Okay? Serena, who speaks self-confidently. Oh, yeah, I'll ask you softly. So it was suddenly a decided welcome party, and it was a great success. So I wonder what Reina wants to do with Koharu. It's like, well, I see that you admire Maher, you like being with her, so maybe I'm gonna fight with Maher and take Koharu from her. And I wonder why. So anyways, it's now school, and let's see. Okay, so the same morning as usual, but the atmosphere of the class seems to be slightly floating. So what's going on? So why is this class different compared to other days? But anyways, good morning, Haru. Oh, good morning. So why is it noisy today? Like, what's going on? Well, it's obvious. Take a look. Oh, I see. So what is it? So when I looked at where Yuki is pointing, I am convinced immediately.
進学コースの教室はあまりフランスと変わらないのですね。
Okay, so we have two beautiful ladies in the class, especially Reina. And Reina's like, wow, so this classroom of the entrance course is not too much different from what's like in France.
まあ普通に授業してるんだし。
So, are you taking classes ordinary? Are you taking regular classes?
メアもそうだけど、レーフェンさんもスタイルいいな。羨ましい。
Wow, that's true. So, let's see, Renfin's also nice style. Enviable. Oh, so this is from one of the female students. It's like, wow, so I'm jealous. Renfin has a really good style. She looks pretty and has good design and such.
それほどでもないです。
Oh, really? Well, not really that much.
それほどでもあるよ。
Oh, come on, this is so overwhelming. It's so overbearing.
レーベンさんってその恋人とかいますか？
And one of the male students is like, so, Renfin-san, do you have a boyfriend? Are you engaged?
ご想像にお任せします。
Well, I'll leave that to your imagination. So basically, Maher and Reina are surrounded by classmates. And I guess I got caught while I was walking to school.
すごい人気だよね。
Wow, so you see that they're both very popular. Yeah, well, for Reina, she's from overseas, is returning back to this school, really beautiful, and is pretty much the rave, I'll say lately, or all over the school network.
一度ああなると本人にその気がなくても目立っちゃうよね。
Well, once you get it, you'll be conspicuous even if you don't have the feeling. Well, that real experience.
うん。生徒会もそうだし。
Well, the same goes for the student council. And just because there's an idol, that's obvious. So speaking of that, so I feel like Reina doesn't appreciate me. Is it not disliked or is it somewhat different?
レイナさんもゲーム好きみたいだし、春ならすぐに仲良くなれるんじゃないかな。
Well, we do know that Reina likes games, so maybe you can get along with her if you play games. I guess. Well, I wish I could. And the other person is Maher. So she's friends with Reina, and I do want to get along with Maher after all. But then again, Maher has been trying to push Koharu to play more games. Like, well, you're a good gamer, I want to see you with games all over again.
きっと大丈夫だよ。
But it'll be okay. Well, thank you. I believe in Yuki's words.
ここまでですね。教室に戻らないと。
And just like that, the bell has rung. It's like, oh no, it's time for class. I gotta get back to my classroom.
あ、春が来てた。春、また後でね。
And before they go back to class, Mayor's like, hey, look, I see Haru over there. Oh, Haru, hello. Oh, I'll see you later. Okay. So she waves her hand over to Haru, and Haru waves back. And if Reina was saying, her face became a little bit bitter. So why is she upset? In addition, she stuck out her tongue before she left the class. Well, I guess she hates me. Well, I think it's more like, well, I want you to accept me and appreciate me as well, as much as you do to Maher, but even if we try to reach out to you, it looks like all you care about or all that gets your attention is Maher. So the classroom is now a little bit noisy to the attitude of Reina. I drop my shoulders while feeling disappointed. Okay, so looks like we get to decide where Koharu's gonna go next. Whether or not it's with Hyoko, Maher, Eve, Polina, or Reina. So I feel that the reason why Reina's upset with Koharu and why she looks at Koharu with a very unwelcoming tone is because Reina feels that Koharu admires Maher more than she. You can tell when Maher was calling out to Koharu in the classroom, Koharu just casually replied hi back to Maher. And it kind of gives Reina the feeling that, oh, so even though I'm a good gamer, I'm competitive with Maher, Koharu chooses to admire Maher and put me to the side. But then again, Koharu has been with Maher for a very long time, compared to Reina, who moved to France around kindergarten. But I'm pretty sure if I do continue and play Reina's route, maybe he'll get on better terms with Reina. And I kind of wonder if Reina knows about Koharu's past as a gamer compared to Maher and Hyoko. But anyways, I'm going to conclude the playthrough here. So overall, I was really excited with this Hanahime Absolute visual novel. And it's not just because you get to do the RPG battle. I like the music, it's all exciting and cool. And I like how in the background they always put all these really interesting colors together, pink floors, and it's just this contrast between colors that really makes the different scenery stick out. It looks all exciting. It's like the next revolution's here, futuristic. And it kind of makes it hard for me to decide what other titles I'll be playing for my next set. But at least I'll be playing Twinkle Crusaders for my next set. And I feel that this Hanahime Absolute visual novel is derived from that Twinkle Crusaders game. And like this visual novel, Twinkle Crusaders also has this RPG battle. And that title is probably more recognized compared to this one. But unfortunately, the RPG battle system ends with the next visual novel from Mirai. And that's the, I forgot the name of the title, it's like something about girlfriend. And that one's more of a traditional visual novel, and they're releasing one volume per female character. But that's out of the scope, so with that in mind, I'll leave you with this. I'll see you later in a future playthrough on a future visual novel.